Radioactive ham. Radioactive ham.
What's that, radioactive ham?
Yeah, Jim, this is November 4, Romeo Alpha Hotel, otherwise Radioactive Ham in North Georgia Mountains.
Roger, Roger. What's the location in Georgia?
Just south of a town called Jasper and a littler town called Tate.
Roger, Roger. And what's the name, please?
The name here is Rick.
Roger, Rick. Well, you sounded really good, sir. What's the radio you're running?
Well, Jim, I'm using what they call an entry-level radio these days. It's a Yaesu 450D, but compared to my radios of the past, it's got a lot more stuff than I would call entry-level on it. I'm using the stock microphone with it, which is an MN31, I believe.
Roger. I would put just a little more top-end EQ on that mic. It's sounding pretty mid-rangey. If you were to add about, do you have a 2-band or a 3-band EQ?
I'm not sure. I believe it's only 2-band in this entry-level radio.
Roger. Well, if you were to add about 3 clicks of top-end, that would make that mic sound a whole lot better, Roger.
Roger that, and I do appreciate that information, as I have not used it all that much. I got too much audio reports back, and that is very useful information, Jim.
Roger. There's a whole plethora of things. I usually recommend running the compressor at about a 3. It's a token amount, but it starts the fattening process. Just engage the compressor and run it at about a 3, Roger.
Roger that. Well, if that can make my audio sound half as good as yours sound, well, I'll be quite pleased then.
Well, thank you, sir. And then always keep in mind checking in the ALC when you make those changes, because you want to keep that AO3 from being at about mid-scale to 2/3. You want to run your ALC at about mid-range, mid-scale to 2/3, and you can adjust that by mic gain. So you would adjust your mic gain to where your ALC is running mid-scale to 2/3, Roger.
Yes, roger that. This particular mic has a switch on the back, I know, as well. I think it's just very simple HL. I believe it's high or low.
Well, you want to flick it, and we'll see what it does.
I will do that. Here's how we've been talking for the last few minutes, and here comes the flip. Okay, this is with the switch flipped. This is switch flipped. Did you copy any audio difference?
Yeah, I think that's a low-frequency roll, and I don't think you need it. I think you sounded better the way you were when we first started talking, Roger.
Roger, roger that. We're back to where we were when we first started talking.
Roger that, yeah. I would suggest maybe if you get a chance to go by your music store, pick up a windscreen that would just fit over that mic. Solves a multitude of problems without creating any, Roger.
That is a good idea, and actually I have my own sort of recording studio here. I'm an ex-musician from years ago, and I probably have a couple windscreens lying around.
Roger, yes. Just takes care of many problems that exist. Sometimes people QRM themselves, that they get more disturbances and distortions in their microphone than the words that they're actually speaking. So in a way, they are QRMing themselves, Roger.
I can understand that, yes, sir.
Alrighty. And what was the name again, please?
The name is Rick. Short for Richard.
Roger, Roger, Rick. Well, let's see. I got to get out of here. The wife's got plans for me. So let me say threes to you, sir, and you have a real good weekend, Roger.
And you as well, Jim. I appreciate you coming back, and I will track down the audio in the next few days. And I think my wife is stirring something up as well. N4RAH.
Roger, Rick. 3's that way, sir. And that will conclude our Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog network. We've enjoyed it since 3:30, and hopefully, all things being equal and the creeks don't rise, we'll see you next Friday at 3:30 where we do it all again. So between now and then, 3's, have a great weekend, and we'll catch you later. And this is KC9VKV. We'll be clear.